He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Oh, they're after him! Finds the tight end. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's fourth and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
That's caught by Williams. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. He goes right back to the air. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down, and shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. They converted fourth down early. This drive, and now they'll try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Burrell.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. First down.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. On a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Here's the heat. Trying to get away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bates. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Going with the counter play here. Finding some room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The corners are walked up tight. He'll run it again. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Running the red zone. It's Gaines. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run inside. It's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. You know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. They are perfect on fourth down so far in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Riley. Here's a little room there. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that first and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Can't get him to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And they will score! Touchdown, Broncos! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Time to take a shot. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Bates. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 40. Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got a man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's looking to pass. Trying to bowl his way in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's raining. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete on the left to Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Motion from the wide receiver. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the locker room. You want to stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the offense earn it. But play one, they put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that, the run after the catch, a disastrous start for this defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's gone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. RPO complete to open the drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Uncorks one. That's caught. It's Wagner. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. The run inside. It's Riley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. Pressure coming. He gets away. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Moses. He's got enough for the 1st down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. Under fire. Moving past the 25. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. They want to throw it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Running inside, it's Anderson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Boise State. He got it back corner of the end zone.
Really nice timing on. By the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's raining. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Makes a deep grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Going for it all. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Back to pass, it's Madsen. It's complete. Got a little grass. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. In the red area, it's Riley. Fights off a defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Riley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Coming out with it, it's Wilson. And the returner is stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll start this drive going to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. Gonna look downfield again. Blasted as he lets it go. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Riley. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. This offense starts deep in a hole. Caught by Williams on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Moses. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one.
Going over the top. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moses.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Here's the pressure. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. A spectacular one-hand grab. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Rifles it down the middle. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Get it out on the screen. Snags it, and there's running room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On the run, it's Riley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Gives it on the option.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The give to the lone running back. He's past the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock.
Man, as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Complete, out left to Wilson. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.